Let's roll for a little. On my table. Alright, end session counter is counting. Hello, and welcome to, or back to, Voice of Cards, the Isle Dragon Roars. I've been away for a bit longer than I expected. Some life stuff happened. But, things are a bit more on track, and I wanted to stream since I had the moment to. And let's hop back into Voice of Cards. So last time, Magic Man was like, nah, you ain't killing this dragon, and then healed it and ran away like a bitch. So we gotta chase those two down. Head northeast of the tower to shoreland in search of a ship. Ah, okay. Easy. That's so convenient being able to jump around the map like that.
When you return, Oreo approaches. It seems like something has happened to the town. He says a raging wind blew through and destroyed the town. You surmise the flapping of the dragon's wings is to blame.
Wait, just the flapping of its wings destroyed a whole town?
You explain that you need a boat to go after the dragon, and Oreo's look turns grim. Sensing there may be a problem, you quickly make your way to the wharf. The woman says the violent winds stirred up the sea, causing her precious ship to run aground. But if you can return her vessel to the water, she will gladly give you a ride. Your brows furrow, knowing that there is no way you could move a ship. Beside you, Bruno stretches, warming up his body.
Yeah, if anyone can do it, it's Bruno.
After striking a fantastic pose to show off his muscles, he charges straight at the boat. No matter how hard he pushes, though, the boat does not budge. It's pointless, you sigh, turning around when a muscle-bound Melanie stands before you.
What a swole Melanie. Holy shit, yeah, that bicep. Goddamn. Her abs too.
Now it's working, Bruno exclaims, unsurprised at the sight of Melanie. It appears the custom supplement she drank in the tower bulked her up. Let us combine our power, Bruno entreats Melanie. Her whole body racked with chills, Melanie screams out to the sky. You need Melanie's help to catch the dragon. You call out to her.
Add a burly girl. Or lend me your strength. Yeah, let's do it.
Hoping to distract her from her shame, you shout out complete nonsense. But in the next instant, you receive a violent punch to the face and are sent flying. You hear your bones creak in a way you've never heard before. But afterward, the two muscle-bound forms work together and return the boat to sea.
Oh yeah, now that's the power of power.
I will never be a beautiful bride like this, Melanie mutters sadly.
What? Nah, it's fine. I'm sure there are plenty of people that appreciate the muscle. This is an entire muscle town.
You're wrong, Bruno exclaims. Those muscles are the most beautiful thing a bride could ever have.
Exactly. Bruno knows.
At any rate, you leave the port town and follow the dragon.
Wait, so I am curious though, is this gonna be a permanent thing? Because it was provided by a potion or a supplement. So it could either be permanent or temporary, I have no idea. Or your new vessel and set off and pursue the dragon. Yep. What? Oh, both sides of the. Oh, both stories. Cool. I'm curious, is her portrait just permanently different or. Oh my god, it is. Okay. Huh. Wait, what are her stats? I'm curious what her stats are. Oh right, this doesn't have specifically magic or physical attack. Huh, okay. Let's see. I didn't check what her attack was before this. Let's see. Oh, wait. I keep forgetting. You back out too far. It just puts everything away. Collection. Let's read the backs of cards. This dark and twisty mage harbors a deep-seated grudge against the dragon, but knows her own limits. She desires power enough to slay the dragon with a single blow. Oh yeah, that's right, that was her thing. I mean, yeah, Swole Melanie can probably punch the shit out of it. At last, the Dark Mage has power, superhuman power, and still, the only time a smile plays across her lips is when she's punching the daylights out of her self-proclaimed hero. Bruno. The day begins early for this aspiring adventurer. Each and every day he rises with the sun and gulps down a helping of custom supplement made by his father. Should the custom supplement's effects wear off, he supposedly sheds his muscle all at once in a pitiful transformation, or so he says. No one's ever seen it. Oh. Is his power not built solely on his physical efforts, but lays upon a foundation of knowledge? Crafted by a supplement made by his knowledgeable father? Perhaps. Oh wait, he gave Melanie his today's daily supplement, so will he transform back to his pitiful form?
You will be sailing after the dragon. Make sure you are prepared for the journey.
Yeah, I'm sure Bruno has enough muscle just from his training and exercise that he should still have something. Yeah, I'm gonna rock this party for a bit. Though wait, I think the main character is the only one with any healing spells, right? I also missed a bunch of these. Despite going to every square and talking to every NPC, I'm still missing half of these cards. Oh, but yes, I wanted to save. So, let's go.
Just as you are about to leave, Oreo comes to see you off. It looks like he has something to say.
What is it, Oreo? What's up?
According to him, the dragon flew to the west, where there is an island called Mount Medica. Rumor has it they are actively researching medicine on this island. He thinks he can use their knowledge in his work. Understanding his father's wishes, Bruno nods. Say no more. Mount Medica. Something stirs deep inside your chest, but you blame your imagination and board the boat without another thought.
Oh yeah, I wasn't... Oh. Right.
Wasn't that so much fun? Ritis can hardly contain her excitement as she seeks a similar reaction from Melanie.
I was gonna say, isn't Isle of Blight the subtitle? And no, it was Isle of Bliss. But now it's the Isle of Blight.
Sure, Melanie croaks, her face a sickly shade of green. The custom supplement has worn off completely.
Okay, so it was temporary. Would have been super awesome if it was permanent, though.
Ritis turns to you and carries on, oblivious. Wasn't that just the greatest?
Oh, I was punched pretty
You,
hard.
however, are a bit worn out, as your mid-voyage teasing of Melanie prompted her to wring you like a rag.
I love that they portray that with weathering and full damage to the card. That's
Your
such a nice
first order
touch.
of business should be a sweep of the island to ascertain the dragon's whereabouts. Tread carefully, as danger lies in the unknown. A road stretches west from the docks, suggesting the presence of a house or settlement at the other end.
Yeah, we may find a place to rest just before the big battle. But I also want to see if there's events and chests and stuff.
A monster appears to be in pain. Seems the poor thing's been poisoned. You may be able to aid it by administering some antidote.
Yeah.
You take pity on the creature and administer some antidote. Healthy once more, it gets up and makes its way to who knows where. Every so often, you catch it looking back at you, but before long, it's out of sight. Large boulders block the path before you. Alas, you must turn back. Looks like it's too early to come this way.
I wonder if he keeps having more dialogue the more you try. I'll give it a couple more. Okay, looks like that was it. Ooh. do it. Wait, half of the enemies are faster than Melanie? Deadly poison. Oh. Shit. Okay, that's a problem. Holy shit. Okay. Poison serious this time.
That was lucky.
I forget if the main character only cures paralysis or poison, or is it any stats effect?
You take the lead, taking in the island's scenery. It all looks unsettlingly familiar to you. A white-hot streak of pain shoots through your head, feeling as though your skull will split in two. You grab your head as if holding it together and drop to your knees. The searing pain erases any hope of recalling the memory that felt primed to return to you. Beads of sweat are pouring off you now as you struggle to keep your head in one piece. Drink this, Bruno insists, offering you a bottle of headache curative. You greedily drink it down, desperate for relief. The pain begins to ebb, and you hurriedly resolve to press on.
Swap back so I can get heals going. Once again, a game calls me out on my nonsense and stops me from screwing around and forces me to go to the objective. That's
Out
fine.
the enemy.
Oh shit. Nah, that's a waste for now. Bruno is not in kill range yet. forgetting to equip the body slam on Mar to deal with these things. Please be a 1 or a 6. Alright. This is gonna be rough. I honestly should replace Ram with Body Slam, because there's no situation in which I have 0 crystals. Like, every turn that ends generates 1. Does light damage work on you? Oh, nice. Also,
nice
cool.
work.
That was a cool animation. Muscle herb. Let's get the defense up, so we can deal with this thing's nonsense. Lucky, I'll land crits and do extra damage 1 hit at a time. Actually, I can take the opportunity to heal Bruno. Lovable. Ooh, nice. Level up. Deep tissue massage. Ooh. Yeah, I'm swapping out Mars skill. That's way better, because I feel like those stones aren't going to be the only thing in this game with incredibly high defense that I come across. Come on, dodge. Yes.
Don't hold back.
Are you weak to lightning? No, but I got crit.
Nice work.
haven't seen the critical for that one yet. That's awesome. There's a bunch of slams and then a series of ground and pound hits. That's cool. Wait a minute. I don't need body slam. I got clobber. Because clobber does a raw number. Okay. Right. Right. It's been a week. Or... yeah, it's been a week since I last played. Or slightly over? Slightly over. Yeah, my brain just doesn't remember. Let's go. Rolling claw. That monster must be really slow because Marn, the main character, typically slower than most things. Yeah, I'll take a look. What is it you have for sale? Ooh. Right. The protection rates. Oh, but also other stuff too? I usually don't. Let's see. Ooh. That does offer pretty good health buff, but this offers pretty good attack buff. Oh, I'm sitting on 11,000. Yeah, let's buy 5 of these. Because Bruno and Ritis are the only 2 that would lose from this, equipping this. And they would each lose 1 defense. Buy and equip. Get that extra speed and damage on everybody. Because I haven't really had any of my teammates be weak to a specific element. Like, they resist elements, but I haven't seen anybody take extra damage to one. I'm gonna stop buying money from anybody at this point forward. Because because I have a feeling that I may eventually get a chance to go back to the very first town. And I'm gonna try and get that mega rare sword that one guy in the street was trying to sell. Oh, okay, I know what to do. Just clobber that thing. Just don't even give it a chance. Yeah, you take the time to buff yourself, and we should be able to slap you down before then, and before you can make use of it. Yeah, Mars a beast. Mars awesome. Ooh, you. Quality salve. Not that I really use them, I kind of just heal from leveling up. Because trying to explore the entire map generally gives you enough encounters that you level up along the way. So healing healing items aren't a massive priority or concern for me. Okay, I'm starting to see the layout of the map. That one fallen rock is the only thing, or is the only path to the other half of the island. Yeah, I should replace Body Slam with just Slam. Because if I can save up for Clover and do 25, whereas Body Slam only does a maximum of 12, anywhere between 2 and 12, I'm better off having a free, like, no charge basic attack that scales off of Mars' actual attack value. Save the set damage values to, or leave situations that require set damage values to Clobber. Nice, Mar leveled up. Right. Ooh, Dispeller. Oh, but Supreme Salve. Oh, I should have gone left. Oh well. I was mostly just interested because it said Supreme on it. Or because it's different. Yeah, then I could have the card for it. Collection. Monsters. Poison. Known to many a traveler as the death slime, the poison on these gelatinous cretins can consume flesh. Reports of poison slime swallowing creatures whole are not uncommon. That's probably where the bones in it got from. Their non-threatening demeanor makes them highly approachable, but those who get close are reminded of the immobile. Too close are rendered immobile and soon eaten, which is a disturbing take on togetherness. Oh, we don't have the flip of it. Let's see, undead. Oh, it's undead. Undead fungos with the surfeit. A poison in their systems release a scent meant to stimulate the predator's appetite. Said predators are also aware of this and thus steer clear. Huh. Oh. Huh. Oh,
Don't
they
hold back.
Exist, of course. And they're all fast. Nice.
Nice work.
Yeah, finish this thing off before it has its turn. Nah, it says single enemy. You. Hey, even without the poison, these things can still hit. Clobber. It's a fun little animation. I notice when the cards are put away slowly, that's when somebody levels up usually. The cards for the XP and gold. Also, yeah, Melanie's developing resistances to every element. Oh, cool. We unlocked the flip story. Okay, what's on the back? Only the most desperate humans eat undead fungos, which cause these poor souls to emit shrieks between bouts of bloody vomiting. Needless to say, they perish. Huh. Yeah, that's... Well, I mean... To be fair, like, look at the thing. You can pretty much guess that without reading the card. Based on all the telltale signs of nature's way of conveying stay the fuck away. Because there's animal patterns that are like stay away, and then there are ones that are like stay the fuck away.
A monster appears. Rather, you approach it, because the poor thing's paralyzed from head to toe. You may be able to aid it by administering some curative.
Do we have any on hand? I think I may have picked some up.
You would help it if you could, but you have no curative on hand. Unable to do anything more, you keep walking.
Okay.
After a time, you happen upon a village. This place, you mutter unconsciously.
Mark coos softly but doesn't quite sound himself.
Perhaps he is as anxious as you are about this place.
Alright, I'm taking a guess right now. Mar is your childhood friend who was cursed to be a monster. Because in the previous chapter, Mar got poisoned by monster poison, which a little fluff ball said, well, it said when everyone else is gone, but the fluff ball said to itself that normally monsters aren't supposed to be able to be affected by poison of other monsters. Monster poison should only affect humans. But Mar got affected by some monster poison. So I suspect Mar at one point was human.
You two okay? Melanie asks. You open your mouth to reply.
And while Mar is super adorable, and everyone would think he's super cute and lovable, I think the main character's particular closeness to Mar is because of some part of the main character still recognizing that Mar is an old friend. And that's why the main character is particularly protective and close to Mar more than anyone else normally would be, or more than anyone else is.
Only to notice the ambush a moment too late. Repel the monster attack.
Ah, easy. Less than 100 health, no problems. Mark can take care of this in less than 4 turns. And gain 3 gems. Okay, yeah, they want you to clobber here. I know that the Harvey I last tried to use lightning on resisted it. You know, let's try spitting ray. See if either of them are weak to light damage.
I was lucky.
Clobber, and then that should generate 1 more gem for Bruno to give defense. Or should I'll test out a roundhouse, see how much I can get on each one. Okay. Muscle herb, let's go. That's gonna be a problem. Ooh, but that's good. Alright, let's do a slash. See if we can bring this guy down to 25 or less. That'll do it.
Excellent.
Actually, yeah, roundhouse should take him out. Especially with this buff on. Let's go. This will take multiple turns to kill, so let's attack herb up. Ooh, more attack. Let's go. Rolling claw. Ooh, damn. That was more than I expected. Nice. Hustle. Recover 3 HP when attacking. Ooh. That's really good. Crystal arrow. Nice. Oh, it's straight up called the Village of the Sick. I was gonna say this. It's not. It's on Blight Island, and the save portrait is a town covered in purple, evil-looking gas. Actually, I'm gonna explore more of the available explorable space. Since the fungus is undead, would spinning ray do extra damage? Probably, right? No. Right, because fire does, because I had Melanie fight it earlier, right? That's dumb of me. Oh, I forgot to replace slam, or body slam, damn it. Don't poison. Oh, but that's... Ooh. Heal plus. Whoa, critical heal.
Oh?
that the end? Mara leveled up. Cool. Right. I need to adjust Mara's skills. Get Ram back in there. Okay. I wonder where our next stop after the town of the sick is gonna be. Just seeing all these pools of lava everywhere and all these strong enemies. Clobber. Chop him to death, come on. I was expecting you to use your buff, but no. You chose instead to be a problem for me. Ram. And I should give another crystal for Bruno to bull rush. Still not quite as strong as I would think.
Congrats.
Ooh. Deal 3 times damage. That's nice. Okay. But what will I swap for that? I'm sure there's a skill or two I'm not using. I don't really use lightning strike too much. I typically favor slash to it. Let's save. Yes. I'm guessing I can't step here? Yeah, okay. Perfect.
Don't hold back. Oh?
And this fight is over. Oh, the cards moved quickly that time, but we still had a level up. Interesting. Now hang on, I'm gonna see if it's gonna let me go in early. Wow, okay. No, I'm gonna do this in order. We really should be wearing masks for this.
You are accosted by a man the instant you set foot in the village. Medicine, please, he begs. His eyes are glazed over, and his general demeanor unsettling. Should he really have medicine?
Wait, what? I would think medicine would... I mean, is this like a painkiller situation? Like a teenager raiding mom and dad's medicine cabinet sort of deal? But then again, would we have medicine for whatever this is? Just giving them random medicine wouldn't do anything. No?
You start to refuse, only to see Melanie's arm reach past you, medicine in hand. Here you go, she says sweetly. The man runs off to who knows where, making noises that can only be described as inhuman. You and the party resolve to continue exploring the village, despite the unsettling encounter that just occurred. Something is askew in this village. It would be best to proceed with caution until you can determine what is happening.
Oh, you cannot use the jump feature. Interesting. Yeah, okay.
The man glares at you, clutching tight to countless medicine bottles in his hands. He insists that they all belong to him and refuses to share them with anyone.
So he's hoarding medicine for the future. Huh. He was a sickly child who spent his days gazing out the window, watching to run and play with the others. If he could do just that, taking the bitterest medicine was cake. The boy grew up to see his wish come true. He now runs around Aldain to nowhere in particular, screaming nonsense as he goes. Huh. I think that's the most drastic flip side, like, portrait I've seen. I don't think they're... Like, does anybody else's... Yeah, no, nobody else's card flips. At least not to my memory. Well, actually, no. I do know one card that flips. Yeah! But his glasses come off and his pelt opens its eye.
Another villager approaches you. Though his speech is slurred, the demand remains the same: medicine. This villager is also behaving strangely. Will you acquiesce to his request?
Seems like everybody's gonna be doing this. I mean, I'm not using it, so...
Ritis briefly reveals the medicine under her cloak. Nothing in life is free, she says, clearly mocking your earlier blunder. Her fun is short-lived, as she too loses her grip on the medicine. Karma is cruel and indiscriminate. You could not help but notice the groans of medicine, sweet medicine, as he fled. Something's not right in this village, Bruno mutters, clearly worried.
So, the man down here. Yeah, this is the point in the story, because I said before there's probably something fucked up with the medicine, because there's definitely enough here to be like, the dragon isn't the evil one, it's the Holy Order. They're the ones that make all the medicine, and everybody relies on it. It's like, oh, it's super rad, but yeah, it's totally off.
Welcome. 100 gold pieces will get you wherever you're headed, the master says as you set foot in the carriage shop.
Right, I completely forgot that this system even exists. But tell the carriage system I could return back to the first town to try and get at that sword anytime.
You will be instantly transported to any location you've previously visited. Travel for 100 gold pieces?
Yeah, I mean, I'd check out the price on that sword. I can earn a couple hundred gold in like a battle or two. You, right?
Changed your mind, have you? Come to buy the legendary weapon after all?
I forgot
He
if it was-
whispers eagerly.
Was it 20k? Yeah, it's 20k. Down back.
You ask who in their right mind would pay so much for something so... Well, you know where to find me, if you change your mind, he says, tucking the weapon away.
I definitely should get my hands on that. Oh yeah, and there's the gilded door.
You turn the magical key in the lock, and the door opens.
Yes. What's in here?
You sense a presence behind you, and turn to see a guard. He starts talking to you like your old friends. He tells you this is where Queen Nilla used to store the royal treasure, but not anymore. So you see, you won't find anything of value in there, he finishes, and walks away. There's a scrap of paper on the ground where the guard was standing. You pick it up and read it.
Notice some local merchants are engaging in illicit trade of unauthorized powerful weapon. Seize any such operations as you discover them. Oh yeah, I'll seize it alright. By taking it off his hands. Oh, I thought this was gonna be a huge pile of money. Oh, really? Oh. Okay, I thought that would be like a late game or final chapter flip card reveal. No ruler is safe from fear and worry, but Queen Nilla harbors a knot in her gut, unrelated to and more personal than any recent rise in monster activity. Imposing though the sacred throne may be, it is far from comfortable. Her Highness's royal seat, shall we say, frequently cries out of something more flesh. Huh. Oh, wait a minute. Can I sell stuff? Because we have a bunch of extra rings on hand. I would like to sell equipment. If I remember correctly, it doesn't bring up equipped items, but I think the rings are gonna be the main deal. Then again, the rings do protect against specific elements. I'll hang on to them. I'll hang on to the items too. Doesn't seem like I'll get much for selling anything. I can just save up money from battles. Let's head back to the town of the sick. Maybe another 10,000. But then again, I bought all those rings and dropped down like 5 or 6k, and then I'm back at 10,000 now. From the time I bought all those rings to now. Yeah, a boss fight happened, but I don't think I'll have to do too many fights to get a hold of the 20k I need.
You hear a panicked cry up the road. Stay with me. Focus on me. That can't be good.
Someone ODing.
The old man sighs, saying he lost both his son and grandson to the medicine. Not wanting to be the only one left behind, he lifts the bottle in his hand to his lips and gulps it down.
Oh, would you look at that? The old man calls to his wife. Come look at these butterflies flying around me. They're beautiful. He smiles widely, his eyes narrow. Torn butterfly wings and legs spill out from the gaps between his teeth.
You ask the villager about the dragon. The headman can help you if you're in some trouble, she retorts, doubling over to empty the contents of her stomach onto the street. Dozens of empty medicine bottles litter the ground in front of this woman.
I think it's really cool that the game waits this long for you to have flip side stories for like the most generic NPCs, like the ones that fill up space in town scenes and stuff. Yeah, I think it's cool that they have you wait this long into the game to find out. Because yeah, it also works like it's a similar feeling to the revelation of the medicine being terrible, and then yeah, you find out how sad and ruined their lives are by the medicine. At the same time, it's really cool, really effective. A neat storytelling idea. Method. There we go, method. The loss of her family took her to the brink of ending her own life. Then she heard about an island where anyone could find happiness. No one on the island had any worries. They hadn't had the intellect to worry in the first place. In time, neither did she. And the days bled into one blissful blur. God, normally I have no trouble with alliteration. Are the NPCs store shops off? No? Okay.
You arrive on the scene to find a man collapsed in the street, convulsing. Another man kneels over him in an apparent attempt to provide comfort and care. The nobleman wears impressive white armor befitting a knight. He continues talking to the fallen man as he provides emergency care.
He's here to provide peddling and PR.
Seeing the knight's devotion makes you feel a bit like a putz for doing nothing.
Huh. Honestly, the custom supplement probably has more natural ingredients and also isn't the direct cause of his current ailment. So it's probably, let's do this.
You ask Bruno to provide some of his custom supplement. He furrows his brow and solemnly shakes his head.
Oh, is he out? Or...
The villager is now clawing at his own face with his fingernails, crying out for medicine. Blood, as black as tar, begins oozing out of his eyes, ears, and mouth. It proceeds to leak from every orifice imaginable.
Oh, that's super fucked.
The convulsions subside. Within moments, the villager lies still.
God, that's such a horrible fucking way to go.
A horrific thought makes itself known. This is the first time you have witnessed the death of a fellow man.
Oh yeah, we've only been killing monsters and watching monsters get hurt this whole time.
Even in a world where medicines and elixirs can cure most any ailment, none are safe from death's icy grip. And as well you know, that which is dead can never return.
But wait, we have revive elixirs. I guess that's mostly a in-game or a game mechanic convenience and not a narrative one.
Your mind goes blank. You drop to your knees in shock.
Given the scumbag attitude and lifestyle that the main character has shown at every situation, it surprises me that he hasn't ever been in a situation where he would have seen death. Like, I would have imagined he would have gotten tied up with loan sharks or dealers of something at some point in his life and have encountered this, but I guess he's just been lucky this whole time.
Melanie clamps her hand to her mouth, stifling a scream. Ridis shakes uncontrollably. The knight hangs his head. Bruno nervously asks, "What are you doing here?" The knight's name is Sherwin. He identifies himself as a member of the Ivory Order.
That's the name of the group, I forgot. Ivory Order. Yeah, everybody relies on their medicine. And it's quite clearly like the effects of prolonged use are making themselves known here. This is probably the place where they... Yeah, it's on an island, so nobody or most people would not bother to go out of their way to make absolute sure what they hear is real and just assume that it's all good. What Oreo said is probably the story that they tell everybody so that no one questions it. Yeah, this is one big cover-up job.
His travels brought him to this village where he has been caring for the ailing residents. His face contorts in disgust. If not for these foul drugs, they would be healed. He spits and takes his leave.
Oh. Wait a minute. Oh, he's... I thought he was the cover person for this whole thing. But he's part of the order. And he knows that, like, all the medicine that exists or is commonly used is made by the order. Because that was established in the very first town, or the second town you go to. There's that lady that twisted her leg, or her ankle, and then... Yeah, your allies help her to the shop. She drinks a cure, says, yeah, it's great. Ivory order medicine fixes everything. It's amazing. Everyone uses it.
Bruno gazes upon the villager's corpse with a look of apparent realization.
Oh, okay, we don't keep following and talking and seeing this guy react to things.
This cursed island is separated from the rest of the world, she mutters from the ground. I heard that outsiders call this place Mount Medica, she remarks, then throws the empty bottle in her hand to the roadside. You hail the villager, only to receive a blunt, "Go bother the village headman with your chatter," in return. The villager turns to face the wall once more and smacks his head against it repeatedly. His forehead is soon covered in blood.
Trying to ignore withdrawals, probably. Yeah, visit to the headman. So this knight isn't the headman. He's not part of running this gig.
You approach Sherwin, who is caring for another villager. Is every day like this? You inquire. According to the knight, an elderly man living just outside the village is typically the one who looks after its residents.
So yeah, he is an order member just passing through. Probably had never seen this side of the order before, or at least its medicine.
You'd be best served asking him all your questions, Sherwin says as he returns to his patient. You had best get out of here quick, she cautions you. If you stay here, then you too will, she begins, then suddenly starts cackling.
Huh. If she has that much self-awareness, why hasn't she left? I wonder.
A man approaches you as you wander through the village. Spare a bit of medicine, he asks genially. He sets about convincing you that your kindness will be returned tenfold if you just give him a little from your pack. His silver tongue would put even the best salesman to shame. You reach for a bottle of medicine, completely taken in by his pitch. Bruno stills your hand. I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Yeah. Bruno is dumb, but he is not unwise.
I really shouldn't, you yelp over your shoulder, already walking away at a brisk pace.
I guess saying Bruno is dumb but wise is the easier way to say it. Or the one that flows better.
You continue wandering the village streets, only to be accosted by the man once more. It seems he will follow you to the ends of the earth.
I'm curious, so let's just keep going. Yeah, this is here to drive home how desperate people are for the medicine.
Why do you want it so badly, you ask, affording him another opening. He gladly takes it. He first came in contact with it as a child.
His parents made him no money.
Oh. What?
ever since forgot its wonderful taste. You are fully invested in this story, and desperate to give the man some small comfort in this cruel, cruel world. You're primed and ready to hand it over.
Oh, that's great. Also, I read it as quick as I could. He used to skip rocks with a girl by the river when he was a kid. They both would play, and then one day she just left. Or was it his parents that left? Somebody left him.
I've heard better sob stories, Melanie says dryly, having somehow absorbed the man's story, despite the blistering speed in which he delivered it. Bruno thinks you'd better not, but you're not so sure. You heed Bruno's warning and return the medicine to your pack. The man's shoulders droop, and he shuffles off out of sight. He appears to have dropped something peculiar in his haste.
Ah, cool, another card. Key items, yeah, one. I missed two. I still haven't found the monster memo or the stolen goods cache. Key items, yeah, here we go. So there are 10 in total, and I'm missing. Oh, only 4. Because, yeah, I just got 2. Okay.
You knock lightly on the door. An elderly man opens it, beaming at you.
He seems like a taller, thinner-faced variant of the headman of the monster village.
He announces himself as Selfor and beckons you inside. Might he be the headman you've heard so much about? Ask me anything you like, he offers. Selfor receives your party, for whatever reason, rather graciously. He could well be a font of knowledge. What will you ask him?
Have you seen the dragon?
You ask if he has seen the dragon. Why, yes, he says. He returned to this island just the other day. Oh, but don't worry, he continues. He hasn't caused us too much trouble. Needless to say, this does not comport with your understanding of the dragon.
A lot of things happen, including the monsters in the tower, talking about us ruining some... What's it, causing the sky to crack or something like that?
You notice Melanie lift an eyebrow at his use of the word returned. At any rate, the dragon's presence on the island is confirmed. You quietly celebrate the first credible lead you've yet received. You make mention of the village's eccentricities. Selfor informs you that the island indeed suffers from an extreme shortage of medicine.
I'd say the opposite, but, you know.
He apologizes for the villagers' incivility. Consider it the price to pay for making the world a better place, he adds nonsensically. You ask if he is the one in charge of the village. It's true that the villagers call him their headman, but I feel compelled to correct the record and state that my official title is Overseer.
Yeah, he's here to make sure that they don't leave this island and try and spread knowledge of the medicine's effects to the outside world.
Your question's satisfactorily answered, You thank Selfor and turn to leave. He asks you to stop. We have yet to discuss the terms of your living here, he declares.
Yep. He can't afford to have us leave.
You explain that you are only here to pursue the dragon and have no intention to stay. Selfor begs your forgiveness for thinking you were newcomers. It's perfectly understandable, though, what with the non-match among you, he says with a sneer.
Non-match.
What does he mean by that? Melanie asks you, unable to grasp the old man's intentions.
Oh, is our main character gonna beat up another corrupt old man? Come on, do it. Do it. Explain how it's a slur and then beat the shit out of him. Let's do it.
For reasons unknown, you feel the blood drain from your face. Your breathing grows ragged and you break out in a sweat. We're done here, you say defiantly, as you storm out of the house.
Though, wait a minute, did the... So was he... Oh, was he talking about Mar or the main character? Maybe the main character. Yeah.
Mar runs after you, chirping frantically.
And Mar knows something's up.
Melanie and the others give chase, but you and Mar are well out of sight by the time they make it outside.
Oh, the main character and Mar have left the party.
The two can't have gone far, though. It may be best to first search the village.
This is neat. And you may now move using the jump ability, but you can no longer open the menu. Oh, we can't save. Or adjust the party or equipment.
Melanie and company find you standing in front of a house. She can't quite make it out, but it sounds as though you're saying to Mar, "This place is..." Melanie calls out to you, prompting you to blurt out, "Sorry, just had a bad stomachache back there," in your characteristically glib manner.
Mar chirps skeptically. Oh, and yeah, now we're talking as playing as Melanie.
She surveys you both and sees two haggard travelers, unwilling to admit they're in need. "Are you sure you're all right?" she asks, concerned. "Fine, absolutely fine," you tell her, perhaps too eagerly. "So you were worried about me," you shoot back. "No, I wasn't," she replies, her face reddening. There isn't a soul about. The house is surely abandoned.
Yeah, the main character isn't gonna go into offering any context. At least not with the party around.
You spot a familiar-looking mage on the village streets. Winifred takes no notice of you and ducks into the apothecary. "So, the Ivory Order buys their medicine just like everybody else," you muse to yourself as you prick up your ears and listen carefully. Winifred and the apothecary speak in hushed tones. You'd guess it's an order for special medicine, but you can't make it out. Alas, she's just buying the usual stuff. Nothing remotely interesting about that, though her presence suggests that other members of the Order might also be in town. With no desire to run into them, you make yourself scarce before she catches sight of you.
I think we could take him. But they don't seem to be on the map. So... Oh,
Don't touch me, he shouts, threatening anyone who comes close. You spy the very people you were hoping to avoid, gathered near the village gate. The last thing we need is a confrontation, you mutter, spying them from the shadows. Why are we always hiding? Melanie hisses under her breath.
Melanie, you were in the party when they first kicked our asses.
2 members of the Order are speaking with Sherwin.
Though I'm sure we could take him on now.
Given how deferential they appear to be acting toward him, you hazard a guess that he's their superior. Have you determined the dragon's location? Sherwin asks. Hedwin launches into his report. The dragon appears to be occupying the volcano. I suggest we move to capture him immediately, he counsels. Now who should appear but Winifred, fresh from her shopping excursion. Preparations for our journey into the volcano are complete, she reports, handing Sherwin a bottle of something. Splendid. Sherwin walks off and out of sight, the other 3 following close behind. Lucky for you, your hastily improvised hiding spot afforded you valuable information on the dragon. Yet their conversation raised as many questions as it answered.
Oh yeah, you said capture the dragon.
There was talk of capturing the dragon. Melanie picked up on the incongruity as well. The Queen ordered the dragon killed, she reminds you.
Yeah. Is Sherwin acting on his own out here? I know how to get to the volcano, and I'm pretty sure I caught enough of a glimpse of the image to be able to grab that medicine from the apothecary. But looks like I need to look through all of them.
You know that the dragon is lurking in the volcano, but you haven't a clue how to get from here to there. Isn't it that mountain with all the smoke pouring out of it? Ritus asks, pointing westward. Why, yes, that sure does look rather like a volcano. The medicine bottle Sherwin received is probably related to their journey into the volcano somehow. Bruno recalls seeing a bottle much like it once before. He says it contains flash freeze, which can chill most anything.
Ah, okay.
Maybe that's what Winifred bought at the apothecary, Bruno continues. You narrow your eyes. You 3 have no right being this helpful, you think?
That means there's something weak to ice up there. Probably the dragon.
Mar pinches your cheeks without warning. You yelp in pain, which at the very least crosses dreaming off the list of explanations. Returning to the matter at hand, it's clear what must be done. You'll have to get your hands on some flash freeze if you hope to enter the volcano.
Oh, just to enter, huh? Oh, okay.
Happen to have any flash freeze? She flashes a wry smile. How do you steady the roiling magma's flow? She asks cryptically. The meaning behind the question is utterly lost on you. She needs a password, Melanie mutters over your shoulder. The answer, then, would be the password. So, how do you steady the roiling magma's flow? The old woman rolls her eyes, suddenly looking defeated. How did you know the answer? Did someone tell you? She mutters bitterly.
I mean, yeah, I had tugging of the card, but also when the main character heard Glendoin, the woman who was here shopping from the order, the main character was disappointed because he said that she was just talking about the usual stuff. So if he heard the conversation and was like, yes, I would like some special medicine, then he'd be like, oh, it's nothing crazy. But if he heard her talking about like ice or water or whatever, it'd be like, huh, what's going on there? Why are they talking about magma? Flash freeze. Yep. Alright, let's bounce.
You've managed to crack the code, and a bottle of flash freeze is yours. At last, you are ready to enter the volcano. You've got a long road ahead of you, so you had best be prepared.
The travel to the volcano will be short, but yeah, I imagine it's gonna be a long dungeon. At least longer than the usual ones. So I'm guessing if I had gone to the volcano, I would have taken 3 steps, been blocked by lava, and been like, well, guess I gotta head back to the village of the sick.
The heat of the volcano engulfs you the moment you set foot inside. Of course, the dragon is hiding out here. Guess it's as good a place as any to corner him, you reason with yourself, trying to keep your spirits up.
Can't it just fly the moment it doesn't like the way the title battle is going?
Crossing this river of lava won't be easy.
I do.
Here's how you cross a lava river. Bam! You open the bottle of flash freeze and pour some into the raging river of lava. The lava instantly hardens, forming a bridge of rock. Rout the enemy. Excellent.
Oh, just shy of killing it. Nice.
And fight.
Perfect. Ooh. So yeah, when Mar lands a critical, that move he does 37 because it's an extra 12 on top of the 25. Protects against seal. I'm guessing that applies to skills because there really isn't like mana or anything. Or does it seal your ability to use crystals? Makes me wonder. Oh, lava slime. Ooh, double XP.
Don't hold back.
Awesome. Lowers fire resistance, but should be solved at the end of this fight. Yes. Huh. You buff yourself. Your defense isn't crazy high. I want to take you out now. But then again, Mars Rolling Claw has been doing good damage. Sometimes on par with Clobber. I wonder if that's the move. Like save Clobber for things with like high defense, but use a Rolling Claw for things that don't. Bull Rush should finish it off. Or not. Okay. Well. I must use the restroom real quick. I will be right back. And I am back. I wonder how many floors are to this volcano. And they all seem to lead up there. Ooh, soothsayer. Pretty good. Oh, well.
A jet of lava erupts from the ground before you. You escape injury by the skin of your teeth, but the path ahead is now blocked.
Is there gonna be a treasure chest over there? I'm willing to bet there's a treasure chest over there. Oh, all dice rolls are 5. Yeah, okay. That's the true nature of that thing. Of that happenstance card. Oh my god. Yes. No. They're totally gonna prioritize Bruno because he's weak to fire right now. I think the small horned creature is gonna focus on giving buffs, so I should focus on the one that's gonna do damage. Come on, finish him off. Or not. Deal damage. Oh. Huh. Oh, that was pretty inevitable. Oh, these things just hurt. It's not a matter of whether you're debuffed or not, they just hurt. Yes, because I can still have another. I'll generate another gem, have 2, and do rolling claw right after. Yeah, let's go. Or roundhouse is why that's saying, not rolling claw. Yeah, see, like Bruno was put back to 1 health because the battle ended and then got the level up in his full health again. Overpowered. Deal attack plus 15 damage, but oh, inflict. Oh, so that's just great. Oh, okay. Like, no bones about. That's just good. Monster. Lava slime. Molten slimes are capable of melting steel and are predictably found near volcanoes. More surprisingly, their distaste for group behavior and yearning for the wider world Those who wander beyond the volcano are treated to a world that invites curiosity at every turn. Alas, most things burn to a crisp before the molten slimes can get close enough to touch. That is both cute and horrifying at the same time. Save. Nice. Getting close to that 20k. Maybe I should get the 20, or aim to get the 20k before I fight the dragon. Maybe. Adds 5 to allies' recovery rate. Cool. If only I had a team heal. Quality salve time. Because I don't want to take gems away from Mar doing roundhouse. Yeah, I think that's 3 attack. I'm just gonna focus it. Oh yeah, and healing rate is up. Yeah, it's kinda, yeah, okay. Makes sense. Yep. Roundhouse again. And let's get a crit on that chop, please. No? Alright. Aw, shit. I was hoping they would ignore more. Slash.
Good work.
I think Britis heals up and levels up before Mar does. As far as like everybody's XP is concerned. Hopefully I come across some monster I can move faster than. And I can heal Mar. Perfect. You let me heal my tank, idiot.
Fortune favors the bold.
Muscle herb, because Big Boy is gonna swing and swing hard. Gem, slash, bring him down below 25, and get another gem. Honestly, Rolling Claw should be enough. Yep. Did 21 that time? Yeah, it's almost comparable to Clobber at this point. I guess how I'm not dealing with something that has stupid high defense that would minimize Falling Claw's attack. I could probably just use that instead of Clobber in most situations. There was no chest. Yes.
You can't help but chant, "It's hot, so hot," every couple of steps, as if conjuring a spell. You're just wasting energy, Melanie chides. Perhaps you could stand to learn a thing or two from her rational approach. Bruno seizes on the moment. "Yeah, this isn't even worth whining over," he says, flexing at you. "It is way too hot for this," Melanie screams, forgetting her own advice.
Oh, alright. Who's up?
And fight.
That's gonna be a problem. Oh, yeah, he's within kill range without the debuff. Damn. Yes.
That was lucky.
Too bad that didn't kill. Muscle herb, so the others can survive. Alright. Risky play, but hopefully it'll pay off. Oh, okay, killed it.
Nice work.
Yeah, that was gonna happen.
Ouch.
Regardless of which one I killed. I was hoping that Mara would get a turn before them, and so I could lower the one on the right with Slash and then finish both slimes off with Roundhouse, but wow, that turtle is fast.
Nice work.
It's agile as fuck. What do you got? Surely you can muster better than that, turtle. Oh, you have high defense.
Nice work.
Are you serious right now? Okay, well. Clobber and then whoever's left alive should be able to handle it. Thankfully, I've established that falling in battle does not result, or doesn't stop you from getting XP, so. Oh, I was hoping for a level up. Let's see, who do we, so what's everybody at? Yep, okay. 500 XP, 10 XP, 2,313. We're at 12,000 in the purse. I should heal character just in case. Yes. Oh, someone's here.
Just as you're about to faint from the oppressive heat, a heroic voice calls out to you. You turn and watch with wide eyes as beads of sweat glisten over his muscular body, only snapping out of your reverie when he asks if you're okay. According to the man, conditions will only worsen from here on out. He offers to lend you a comfy sleeping mat and blanket to rest with before continuing your journey.
Oh, yes, thank you.
Your party is fully recovered, but now your body reeks of sweat.
I mean, that was gonna happen regardless of as long as we're on this volcano.
You thank the man before heading on your way. A wave of lava rushes past you, leaving a pile of boulders in its wake. You take a fortunate but ungainly fall backwards, but sadly you must find another route now.
Well, that answers that question. Yes. Roundhouse. Yeah, that thing just hits. You're softer. Yeah, let's try Rolling Claw. Yep, there we go. That one did 26. Muscle Herb.
That was lucky.
Nice. Ooh. Covers 2 HP after the turn ends.
About the enemy. Fortune favors the bold.
Clobber, let's go. And chop, let's go. Let's see it happen. Oh, exactly. Yes. Based on the shape of the armor, is that from R? Is this a peek into Mars' past? Wait, no, wrong one. Meant to go a little back all the way. Sure enough. Though, wait a minute. Yeah, the main character can't wear Marine's armor. Can you? You can't. Huh, Mar and Ridis can wear it. Can Melanie? No. Huh. That's an interesting detail. Let's go heal up real quick.
Would you like to use my sleeping mat? He offers kindly. The rocks give way to a rush of lava. You just barely manage not to fall in. Time to find an alternate route.
Nice. Oh, alright. After this fight, I'm gonna have to call it because I haven't eaten, or I should be having dinner, and there's something that I'm gonna do. And we made good progress today. Roundhouse. I like that nice hearty slam that the turtle has. It's a satisfying animation. Nice, that's what we need. That's also great. Okay, cool. We're in striking range. It is in the kill zone.
You did great.
Whoa, 0 elements? Deal attack plus 30 damage to all enemies? Takes 5 gems, but holy shit. Because it's attack plus that number. Like it's attack plus a raw 30. Damn. You know what, before I forget, I should set up everybody's skills. Because I want to put the, yeah, overpower. Attack plus 15 damage and inflict attack down. Like, yeah. Because Bull Rush doesn't offer as much damage as I keep thinking it should, or could. And we haven't changed your skills in a while. Ooh. I like this. And it's to all enemies, I just realized that. It's a massive damaging attack for everything, not just one target. Any skills with Ritis that I wanna... She doesn't really get... Is her main thing abilities? Like... Yeah, her power is in her abilities more than her skills. Actually, no. She has a solid, like, crit, or this game's equivalent of a... Well, no, this game has crits, but she has a high, like, damage multiplying kit that she gets early. So she doesn't really need too much to be a solid character. Getting close to that 20k. But yeah, with that, I'm gonna be heading off here, go eat and do stuff. So thank you everyone who came to watch. I will feel like I got some momentum in me, maybe. I might try for tomorrow, but if not, then early next week. So I will see you then. Thank you for watching and goodbye.